This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Don't be afraid to take the baby steps. It's another day, don't forget, 'cause just a prayer away. Don't give up now, trust the process and keep learning. And if you need a friend, we're in this together, together, together. We're in this together, together, together. We're in this together, 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 together as a family in faith and melody.
Aloha kakahiyaka. Good morning. It's a beautiful Thursday, 6:02 a.m. here in Hawaii, and we hope that you're having the best time of your life wherever you are. Welcome to Faith and Melody, and this is the program where we get to talk about so many things in our lives, right, that affect us or matter to us as members of the Church of Christ. And of course, where we get to listen to original Iglesia ni Cristo music. So if you have any special song requests, let us know by putting that in the chat box there on YouTube right now, or just hang out with us. Join us in the discussion in a little while. So let's begin our program with our first song. And the title is Do What Is Right.
Hey brother, are you ready?
Oh, I sure am, sister. Here we go now. As faithful members of the one true Church of Christ, we must always obey the Lord, so that whenever trials and problems rise, we'll do right by the Lord and do what is right. Though sometimes it's hard to forgive, remember we all make mistakes, and love is the best thing we can give.
So remember God's words and do what is right. Pray to the Lord and leave our pride behind.
Let go of the past, hey, obey the Lord's coming. Let go of the past, obey the Lord's coming.
As faithful members of the one true Church of Christ, we must always obey the Lord, so that whenever trials and problems rise, we'll do right by the Lord and do what is right. Though sometimes it's hard to forgive, remember we all make mistakes. Love is the best thing we can give. So remember God's words and do what is right. Pray to the Lord and leave our pride behind. There is nothing we cannot do if by His words we abide. He will bless us with the true life in the promised Holy Land, if we love our brethren. Forgive our brethren. Forgive and forget. Forgive and forget.
What a beautiful song to start our program and to start the day, right? Do what is right, forgive and forget. So, How are you today? My ohana. Let me just say aloha and thank you to our early birds. Andyan si Ka Elenita. Good morning po sa inyo. Si Kuya Mario Oka, of course. And si Ka Carmen. Hello, good morning. Si Ate Zenny from Canada. Thank you very much. And to the brethren here in the District of Hawaii Pacific, I know some of you are already on your way to work, probably, or some of you are on your way back from work, probably those who are in the graveyard shift, right? And do take care po, no? Those who are traveling and listening to us. You know that this program uh, is very early here in Hawaii and in the Philippines. It's the day just started. Can you believe it? Alas 12. Yan. 12:07 na pala ng madaling araw sa Pilipinas. And here in Hawaii, it's in the last couple of days the weather has been a little uh, it hasn't, it would rain one time and it would get really cold sometimes, and then recently, because I was actually looking forward to the what's that called, the like 2 nights ago, the what is called, like the blood moon or something like that. I don't know, like every year or every time it comes up, I wanted to see that for myself, because there are moments where we have a clear view of the sky. It's so nice to see it from here, but almost always it's been drizzling. So, and there's a lot of clouds covering the sky, the night sky. What about you? Were you able to see that beautiful nighttime spectacle, right? Makes you truly appreciate all the wonders in this world, and of course God's blessing. We don't get to see that very often. So whenever we get the chance, I am, I am very excited to see that, and all the eclipses, or even just looking at the sky, appreciating God's nature, God's work in all the beautiful things in our lives, right? So when you get the chance, right, when you get the chance to go out, please do enjoy the outdoors. Get some sunshine. It's good for the skin, vitamin D, right? Natural vitamins that our body needs, right? More than the pills or the tablets that we have to take, and just enjoy being out there and appreciating everything that God has given to us. All right. So, if you're ready, Kuya Pong, we will begin our kickoff chat.
Kickoff chat.
All right. This is very simple. In our kickoff chat, let us know, which would you prefer, a trophy or a medal, right? Or the cash equivalent, and why? So just imagine you participated in something, or you were awarded something, right? Maybe uh, what's that called? Employee of the month or the year or something like that, or whatever, whatever awards you may receive. Which would you prefer? Would you prefer a trophy or a medal, or the cash equivalent? Right. So I don't know what's like the going rate now for some of the like events, like if you participate in a marathon or any competition. Let's just assume, let's just give us an example, like probably let's put in a dollar amount, right? Maybe like $1,000 cash prize, right? So between a medal and a trophy and $1,000 cash prize, which one would you prefer? You can only choose one. No, not. It would be nice, right? It would be nice if you can have both. Why not, right? A medal or a trophy and then a cash prize. right? But if it's just a choice between the two, which one would you prefer? Si Kuya Pong kaya, mas gusto ni Kuya Pong cash prize? Kuya Pong, ano po sa inyo? Or medal, right? I know of people, especially if they're, people who participate in, syempre, see, sabi ni Kuya Pong, cash prize, of course. And there are a lot of people who would prefer the more tangible one, right? Or something that they can hold and, show off, right? So medals and trophies, they would prefer that, because, as they said, it's long lasting, right? And it has the inscriptions on it that, that commemorate that winning moment for them, for you, right? You know how it is, right? Um, Parents with exceptional children who excel in both academic and sports, sometimes they would have like the whole room, if not the whole room, right? Like, or a side of their homes that's decorated by achievements, medals, trophies, or whatever, right? And some of them, they keep that for the longest time, even when the children have already left the household. They already have their own families, but they keep it as is, right? And that is to, it's not, well, it's showing off. Maybe you may say that it's showing off, but at the same time, it's a memory, it's a memorabilia of the achievements. And they say, between that and a cash prize, because a cash prize, you can spend it and forget about it, right? So we respect that too. Now, on the other side, there's also a group of people, and there's a great majority of them who would prefer a cash prize, and of course the bragging rights, right? Because that's true. If you win something, nobody can take that away from you, right? But it's like you're awarded a winner of a competition, right? Or like a special award at work or in school, then nobody can take that away from you. You are that winner, okay? But people would prefer cash prize because it's something extra, especially for the effort that you've made. And a lot of people who would prefer the cash prize is also to pay off whatever expenses, whatever debt they may have incurred in preparation for that competition, right? Or for that work. And that's a practical approach to it. And for me, I would prefer cash prize, and just buy something that will also serve as a memory or a memorabilia for that event. So if I get to win $1,000, right, or whatever amount, I would buy something that would help me remember winning something or getting awarded something. And I did that before. I don't really win a lot of things. So if I get something even as simple as, like, the gift cards in some games, or some, as an appreciation, right? No, I got a certain gift card. I made sure I bought something that will remember that will help me remember what that winning moment was. So it doesn't have to be big. Uh, Sometimes even just a pen, no, a very special pen, of course, so that every time I use it, I am reminded that, hey, this is what I got this from the money that I won from this event. So that's it, right? Because I've also been in that uh, experience, no, I am where where we were given certificates, trophies, or medals. And when my papa was alive, he actually, I think it's still there. I haven't checked with my family. My father put it together in a little board, right, and hang it there in our family home. And of course, for parents, it's such a joy to brag about it. So when people come over to the house, their eyes would be, their attention would be drawn to that side of the house where all the memorabilia, all the winnings are set up, right? So it's not just a conversation piece, it's also a home decoration, and of course, a corner of pride, right? It's like, not, it's not just showing off, but telling the people, of course, like, yeah, without actually, telling them about it. Once they come in, they see it and they start reading it, and they know that, oh, you won this for this event, or you got this award for this effort, etc. And it's, it serves also as an inspiration. As I say, it's not just a conversation piece, but it's something that makes people think, right? Because that's how I felt, walking into people's homes or rooms where they have that corner dedicated for their awards. um because maybe for some people they don't really pay too much attention to it, like they win something, they just put it on the, or they keep it in the box, right? You know how they would have the medals or their certificates, and it's just, in somewhere, they know that's in there somewhere, and it's not for other people to show, but just for themselves to see and be remembered by that memory, what have you. That's it. The thing is, it's something that we were given as appreciation, right, for our efforts, or to commemorate that particular winning moment. So this is what our Ohana said, right? All right. So yes, I see a lot of uh excuse me, a lot of medals here. But let's see if anyone else said cash. Let's see. But first, let's say hello to Kajared Rombo. Hello. Kajared, hello. Thank you very much. We truly appreciate you being here with us po, and our Ohana from the Ecclesiastical District of Northern Africa, the local congregation of Awasi Extension, Kibera, Kenya. Thank you. Thank you for being part of our Ohana. And Yaka Carmen, right? No, the full moon, couple of nights. I think it's even earlier there in California. And one thing that I noticed, I think you have a better view because there in the past I've seen how a full moon is, no, in California. It's different. It's big. And just be careful when you're driving, you see the full moon, because if you haven't seen that kind of a view before, it's going to stop you in your tracks. So if you're driving, just make sure pay attention on the road as well. um yes, is the trophy or medal real gold or silver? Asked by Kuya Rod Kahaya. Good morning, Kuya Rod. Maybe, maybe not. You know how it is, like, what's that called? What's the material called? Is it brass, or what's the other precious metal? You know how they say it's gold, but it's just gold plated, right? But it still looks like gold. Of course, if it's real gold, right, or a real silver, especially in this international sporting competition, of course, keep it. And I think it has uh like what do you call that? Like a value, right? A dollar value. Because I've seen people actually try to sell that, or you know get money out of it. But yeah, Kuya Rod, if it's real gold or silver, I would keep it. It's also an investment too, right? I don't know. Does anyone here invest in precious metals? It's an aside. It's a side conversation, but maybe something that you wanna share with us. Okay, so Ate Zenny said, yon, trophy and medal. Yeah. Kajared also said, a trophy. Yes, yeah. And Kailenita goes for a medal. Right. Hello po, Ka Vicky Domopoy. She's greeting us from London, the District of Britain South, and telling everybody enjoy watching. Right. Ayan. So, ayan, Kuya Pong, binabati ka rin ni Vicky. Ate Lani, hello. Long time no see you on the chat from Long Island City, District of New York. Thank you for joining us today. And yan, so, Kuya Jared actually is waving hello to everyone. And okay, where are we now? This is what I love about our Ohana here, right? We're not just talking about the topic, the the kickoff chat, but there, how you're greeting each one, right? And that's how we maintain our being Ohana. And Ohana means family. So even if we haven't really met each other in person, we don't really know each other. But once you become part of the Faith and Melody Ohana, it's just like we've known each other for a long time. I just feel like that, right? So I hope you don't reveal my secrets though. All right. Okay. Ate Jocelyn, hello from Delta, British Columbia. Good morning to you there. What's the weather like in British Columbia? Because I read that just like Seattle, right? Because you're very close. Do you also have like that gloomy, sunless kind of weather almost always, right? But that's a beautiful place. We've been there and we loved it there. Okay, Ate Care, good morning, Ate Care. And yes, Ate Jonah is there as well. So, for the most part, our Ohana would go for a trophy and a medal. Kami ni Kuya Pog, cash. But that is our kickoff chat. Kuya Pong, let's close it out with our bumper.
Kickoff chat.
Okay, 2 songs for you. And as we said, if you have any special song request you'd like us to play or dedicate to someone very special, let us know through the live chat. Meantime, let's pause and listen to these 2 songs. The first one is Masaya, Happy. Okay, Ate Care, Masaya means happy. And always trust and pray. And we'll be right back.
Binabalot ng katahimikan ng paligid habang sa langit ang paningin ko'y nakatitig. Nakaraan ko ang naiisip nang tawagin ng Diyos at inibig. Malayo na palang aking nilakbay, napagod sa paglakad ngunit di bumigay ang sarili ko habang tinatahak ang daan tungo sa aking pangarap. Dahil kahit may mga hadlang sa aking daraanan, ang Ama ang aking pananaligan, na ako'y kanyang aalalayan. Hindi ako nabigo, ngayon ako'y narito. Dalang sarili at di ko hahayaang matisod kailanman kahit maging malubak ang daanan. Sa hinaharap nakatingin sa mga biyayang darating, batid ko na di magtatagal ang paglalakbay sa mundong madilim. Ako'y mananalig sa Ama, palaging manghawak sa Kanya. Bawat yugto ng lakbayin ng buhay kong Aba, sisikapin pa rin maging masaya. happy pa rin maging masaya.
Tell me, what do you see? Be brave and tell me, what do you see? The sun and the sky and the world around me. But all that I ask is, please don't look at me. Tell me, what do you feel? Be brave and tell me, what do you feel? I feel sad and lonely, it's hard to be glad. This scar makes me shed tears, there's no way to hide. Tell me your hopes and dreams. Be brave and tell me of your hopes and dreams. I hope for true friends who love you for who you are. The ones who will stay though they know about your scars. Don't lose faith, have hope. Always trust and pray. God will listen each time that we pray. When our heart is hurt, He will heal with love. Always trust in our dear Father up above. Always trust in our dear Father up above.
You just heard Masaya and always trust and pray. Yes, Ate Care, that's a lesson for you. And Kuya Manong Del as well. And maybe include Kuya Jared Rombo, right? Masaya means happy. So when you say masaya ako ay masaya, that means I am happy, right? And the other song, I don't know how you feel about that, but I have like this tinge in my heart. And you know what I always say, I don't want to cry because it's so hard for me to stop, right? Once I start crying. But that song evokes so much emotion in me, and especially as it's sung by such a beautiful voice, no? That sang by and from the perspective of a child. For me, that song, Always Trust and Pray, gives a, it gives a different touch to it, right? Uh, don't look at me. Don't look at my scar, right? And that song relates actually to the topic that we're going to talk about today. You see, being a winner, it sometimes tells us that you need to be in a competition and you need to beat somebody to become or be called a winner. But is that always the case? Do you need to be in a competition? Um, did you have to work so hard, accomplish something for you to be called a winner? So, what makes a winner? A lot of the battles that we face in our lives, no, we have different layers, we have different levels of battles or problems that we see each day, and we don't know that what your daily battles are. We just see everyone, as we see you. Maybe you're smiling, we're smiling, right? We just think that you're having the time of your lives, but we don't really know what inner battles are you're struggling with, or you're um, overcoming at that particular moment. But coming out of that, that makes you a winner. So acknowledging that we are a winner, right? Even without other people's recognition, can help build self-confidence in us. And sometimes that's all we need for us to keep moving, right? And keep pursuing our dreams in this life. Now we're gonna put a spotlight on people that we truly admire, right? Because we know or we recognize them as winners. Let us know who is one person that you truly admire and why. It can be anyone. It can be you know how sometimes there's just some people that you meet even for a moment that will make the biggest mark in your life. um, Maybe you don't even know them personally, but you've heard their stories, you know of their struggles, and from there we get to be inspired, we get to be motivated, to be just like them. Now, there are also people that we've known all throughout our lives, from when we were younger to now when we're older. And sometimes these people have served as our inspiration. We wanted to be just like them, right? Yung mga talagang hinahangaan natin eh. And from a young age, sometimes they are the popular ones, right? Even now, on social media, you'll see that a lot of kids are actually they're not, they don't just like or love their celebrity um artists maybe, or actors, right? But they're trying to copy them by the way they dress, right? The way they sound. So when this popular singer comes out with a new song, and he or she sings it in a certain manner or a certain way, don't we sometimes try to sing the same song in the way that that person or that artist sang it? Di ba? Parang kopyang kopya. And Filipinos are good like that. um, a lot of popular music artists would say that Filipinos are the best, like cover artists. We can sound exactly. Now there's a lot of very talented Filipinos who can sing exactly as the original. Right? Because that's how we emulate, that's how we copy them, the people that we admire. Now, who is that person that you truly admire, and why? What makes you admire that person? I have a lot too. Even when I was younger, right? I Growing up, I've always tagged along with my papa, right? So he was a minister, and up to even when he was old and he was retired, you'll see that all the his training, his life as a minister. He was that, till the very end of his life, and he's of course one of the persons that I admired. Growing up with how it was in the Philippines, right? So, uh, from my family story, from my father's story, they grew up in a sugar plantation kind of environment. So, of course, they're poor, right? And their town was known for the big sugar plantation there. That's in San Carlos Negros, right? And back then, going to college was not something that everyone can truly, can. It's not something that anyone can just go to. It was so expensive. It was so hard. So for my papa, that wasn't the route that his life went. But very early on in his life, when he was about like 16, 17, if I'm not mistaken, that's when he got called into the church. He was converted into the Iglesia ni Cristo. And from then on, um, he has the potentials, and he started, just within a couple of years, no, he was recruited also, and he joined the ministry from a very young age. And from then on, as we say, they're all now stories, they're part of history. But when I get to hear um, stories from people who've met my father, when especially during those times when he was just transitioning, or when he was young, up to the years that he spent in the ministry, and even in his old age. I love hearing those stories coming from them, because of course my papa would always say, when I was young, you know how it is, right? Stories from our parents, sometimes when they say it over and over, we tend to believe that we know them, we've memorized them. But when you hear that same story from somebody else, someone who knew your parent, or somebody that, or the other version, the other side of the story is told to you, it gives you a better picture of the entire story. So hearing that, the more that I grew my admiration for my papa. I'm sorry, I'm very partial here, of course, right? Because I am my papa's daughter, right? A lot of people who know my papa would say that, like, a carbon copy. I don't know if you're aware of that term, because I don't see any more carbon paper being used now, right? Um, in the modern term, they say, oh, you're like the Xerox copy, right? Sorry, I think that's a brand, but you're a photocopy, you're an exact copy of your papa. And I would always have this recognition, even from across the street, right? People who know my father, if they see me, they would call me and ask me, "You're the daughter of Sergio or of Cadefuela, right?" And yes, I am. So sorry if I am a little more emotional, right? But growing up, a lot of us will look up to our parents as our first inspirations. The mothers, how they raise the family, how they put everything in order, and the same way, right? When I was growing up, my of course I was the youngest, so uh, I am always in the company of my parents wherever they were. So my papa would be attending to his duties as a minister, and would be tagging along my mommy and myself, right? So I'd see them both individually. My papa as the minister, and then my mom as the minister's wife. And of course, I see them together as the husband and wife, the parents, right? So all of us, almost all of us, will look up to our parents as our first inspirations. And their qualities are the ones that will make a mark in our young minds, and we would inspire us, would encourage us to copy or emulate. Um, of course, our parents. I don't know. Maybe some of for some of the people who were born with a silver spoon in their mouth, as the saying goes, right? The struggles may not be familiar to you, right? And but you have a different struggle as well. But for those who've undergone difficulties in life, challenges in life, as a young child, no, as a young uh, as a young member of the family, you will see that and will pick up a lot of cues, a lot of lessons that will instill in us those lessons and will serve as our inspiration as well. It's like, we've seen the struggles of our parents and they've gone through this difficulty, and that will make us think, you know what? When in the future, when I become a parent, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to be just like my father, just like my mother, or anyone else that we've you know we've who've become our inspiration. Another person, and I have to tell you this, another person that I truly admire, and I'm going to say this here is uh, Brother Arnel Solano. Okay, so Ka Arnel was the INC radio station manager when we started on INC radio. He was the one who encouraged us to take on this duty, and not just that, uh, he led us, no, um, into where we are now. He trained us, and one of the things that I'm truly grateful for him, right, was he was of course our leader, right? He was our boss, so to speak, in if in that work environment, and we get to talk to him regularly. He never made us feel that we're like lesser than him. He always treated us as his equals. We were given this uh like a table to sit. I mean, like, yeah, we were able to sit on the same table where he was, and it inspired us to know the things that we don't know by ourselves, to strive to be better, to help the church administration. So even on our own, even if we at the beginning didn't have the skills, didn't have the know-how, he inspired us to be he encouraged us, no, to learn. So on our own and with his help as well, we learned so many things now. We never had any idea back then how technology, as big as this platform is right now, no, that we're going to be a part of it, that we're going to be utilizing it, and we're rising alongside with the pace of the developments that we see now. And that's the vision of the church administration. So whatever technology is out there, if we can learn it, use it, and develop that, right? Try to innovate, and all those things, all those qualities, we're not going to have that kind of passion were it not also for our leaders. So I am, I personally would like to say that, Ka Arnel Solana is one of the people that I truly admire, right? Broadcasting, producing programs, running a station, right, is a big challenge. But he made us love it, right? Be challenged by technology, and he's always like that, right? So hopefully, I get to also share that with you. So Ate Care, Ate Jonah, and to the rest of the Faith and Melody production crew, um, you say that I can be strict, but I'm also sharing with you the experiences that we had with Ka Arnel and all the others who helped us, right, trained us to be where we are now. So hopefully it's the same thing. No, we get this training, we get this experience from our leaders, and then we try to practice that, and also for all of you to pass it on to the next generation, because that's how That's just how it is, right? So for you, who would be that person that you truly admire? It can be a parent, it can be a teacher, or can be a friend, a co-worker. Sometimes the inspiration or the admiration comes from not, from people who are not really popular anywhere else, but they're popular in your heart, they're popular in your life because we've learned so much from them. Parents can be inspired by their children, right? um, I am inspired by my children. uh, just for what? Just bragging. I am entitled anyway. I'm entitled to brag about my son. Anyway, so my daughter, right? Si Mio, she's into um, what you call this. She finished. She has a, I forgot what it's called, a degree in creative media. But even at a young age, she would be drawing, doodling, a lot of things. You will not understand it because probably a lot of the kids would be drawing, like the typical imagery, maybe the sun or landscape or people, right? But at a very young age, she was already drawing something that she would like to to explore. So her drawings from a very young age were, if for some people may see it as bizarre or a little not for the faint of heart, I would say, because her concept, her genre, so to speak, is not the cutesy one, right? So that's what she's pursuing. Even at a very young age, she knows already what kind of creatures or what kind of image she's going to draw, and that's it. She doesn't she's not joining the other kids with their probably pink dolls, right? Or they're drawing whatever is popular for young kids or young girls. No, she's not like that. She draws her own. So she's at her own concept, and she developed a story out of it. She the ultimate goal is to produce a like a mini film, a mini movie about this storyline that she's developed while she was still in college. But we'll see how it goes because with technology now, it's easier, but she's not into that. So she's a, how do you call that, a natural artist. I know that with technology right now, with AI, everything is easier. Just punch in some codes, put in some prompts, and everything will be generated for you. She's not into that. She's into the raw preparation of everything, drawing, conceptualizing, editing, and everything. Anything, and by the traditional way or the old fashioned way of doing it. So storyboarding, right? All of that, right? And I, that's such a passion, right? That's a commitment to, it's not just a dream or passion, but that's that's part of her personality, and I truly admire her for that. So you might think her odd, like she's the traditional conservative along that line, but you will admire her tenacity for sticking to that kind of art that she's doing, which she has been doing since she was little. So, anak, yes, love you for that. And yeah, there, I said it. I admire you for that. Sometimes we even have that discussion about, using AI or artificial intelligence, not just in the art, right? Photos, videos. She would always like give me that look like, Ma, that's that's cheating, something like that. I said, because that's easier, right? She's still in the traditional, more conservative form of art. Let's just call it at that. All right. So we have the feedback from our Ohana here. But first, let's say hello to Beresca Veronica Zagada. Wow, from Albay. Wow, kumusta po? That's a beautiful, beautiful place. I'm trying to recall when we were in Albay, but I've always have this image of that beautiful uh, volcano there, right? How far are you po? Saan po ba ang lokal ng Pioduran sa Albay? Is it very close to the volcano? And yes, Ate Jonah, we love ka Arnel Solano. Uh, Kuya, Brother Jared, no? Rombo said, for me, it is our ministers because they keep on inspiring me spiritually to the perfection of my faith and mostly to receive salvation so that to be saved po. True. Ministers in general, they face so many challenges and trials, and those who have been assigned to places with like especially now in the state of things all over the world, right? We have to pray for them for their safety, but all throughout the history of the Church of Christ and in our own experience, I agree, Brother Jared, the ministers are just some of the people that we truly admire, right? Carmen said she remembers Arnel Solano, and he was the resident minister in Quiapo Local. His wife was one of her besties during their Kadiwa years. Oh wow, Carmen, that's so nice to know po. Yes, yeah, I know. I remember that they were assigned in Quiapo. Yes, and Ka Irene, yep, lovely wife of Arnel. Yes, so Ati Zenny said my late Nanay Carmen was the first member of their family to join the Church of Christ at the age of 15 years old, and she encouraged her parents and four siblings too. She got married in the church, but life is not easy in Manila. My tatay, okay, so the mother, Ate Zenny's mother, um, put her trust in God and led the family. Thank you. Sacrifices like that, lessons like that, especially when you see that firsthand, can really instill so many lessons in our lives that will serve also as a reminder that whatever, if they were able to overcome that, what's our excuse for not overcoming challenges in our lives, right? Ate Zenny said, Ate Jonah said, got to be my mom. She exemplifies one who has so much love and positivity, despite the many difficulties she has endured. She stayed strong, firm, and so humble. Wow, Ate Jonah, right? Ate Care said, I'm not popular, but hope that I am able to impact someone's life through faith and melody. That's true, Ate Care, no? Sometimes we forget that, as hosts here on Faith and Melody, we do have, it's not, it's a responsibility as well, right? To inspire others, to encourage others. And even if we get to do that to only one person, I think we've already somehow made our mark, and just continuing on to perform our duties, inspiring others, helps us to be inspired and encouraged as well. So it's a cycle, right? Ate Hillary, ciao. ¿Cómo estáis, Sorella? Long time no see. Yes. Hello to the District of Italy North. Thank you for joining us tonight, Ate Hillary. And of course, no, the lessons that we learn from the people that we truly admire. Ito yung just some of the things that they mentioned here: resilience, positivity, what you call this, staying strong, being firm, being humble. We don't see that sometimes in just one instance, right? But there will be moments where we'll leave a true lesson or an indelible mark in our minds, and that is one moment that we will always come back to to draw inspiration from. And I know that, right? The people that we admire them for their resilience, for the strength in character, for the integrity. So when we admire them, we try to copy them so that we somehow can be close to what they've accomplished. And of course, most of all, be able to be that person, as Ate Care said, being the person who can inspire someone else as well. Okay, this time we'll have a break, but before that, we'll play two songs. The first one is Your Child, and the second song is Habang Buhay Na Pangako. And we'll be right back with more discussion on Faith and Melody.
I look back on the things I've done. I've realized living as I chose to live, I sinned in front of your eyes. Lost, that's what I was, wandering on a crooked road. Chances just passed me by, taking more than I should have. So I fell into the night. Hope was out of sight, but you still loved me. You called and took me into the full light where I should belong. The past is forgotten, my sins are forgiven. You prove to me that I'm still your child. I owe everything to you. Lord, you helped me through. You gave me every chance in the world. Oh, you wanted me home. Now I'm not alone. I stand firm with the strength you gave, believing I will be saved. I'll serve you with all my might. I'll do what's good in your sight. Now I pray to you, please never leave me. Guide and protect me. I can't make it without you by my side. Take me to heaven, the truth will be strengthened. God, you're my Father and I'm your child. Praises to your name, Lord. Praises to you, Almighty God. I am so blessed with your love. Thank you, you're always by my side. Lord, you still love me. You called and took me. You proved to me that I'm still your child. Lord, you still love me. You called and took me into the full light where I should belong. The past is forgotten, my sins are forgiven. You prove to me that I'm still your child. Please never leave me, guide and protect me. I can't make it through without you by my side.
sa kabila ng mga pag-aalinlangan. Sa'yo, mahal, ako'y may katiyakan sa mundong magulo at nakakabago. Sa'yo'y may kapayapaan ako sa hirap at ginhawa. Ako mahal ang iyong laging kasama. Handa kang ipaglaban at lilingapin sa araw-araw sa bawat saglit ng ating buhay. Ikaw ang aking mamahalin habang buhay. Mahabang panahon din ang aking hinintay. Hiniling kong ako ay gabayan. Ngayon'y dumating, ikaw ang ibinigay. Biyayang aking pagkaingatan sa hirap at ginhawa. Ako mahal ang iyong laging kasama. Handa kang ipaglaban at lilingapin sa araw-araw sa bawat saglit ng ating buhay. Ikaw ang aking mamahalin habang sa bawat araw na kapiling ka, walang maitulad sa ligayang aking nadarama. Sa dinami-rami ng tao rito sa mundo, mapalad ako'y minamahal mo. Iibigin ka habang buhay. Ito'y aking pangako.
This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Hello po, it's your Ate Pearl at samahan niyo po kami ngayong Biyernes dito sa Like and Share. Alamin natin ang recipe ng masarap na ube tupi. Mahilig ka bang mag-aral ng iba't ibang dialekto? Halina't matuto ng bagong salita at kaalaman sa Pangasinan 101. Tara at tuklasin natin ang ganda ng tanawin sa Villasis, Pangasinan. At sa episode na ito, ating mapapanood ang mga vlog mula sa distrito ng Ordoneta City, Pangasinan. Kaya samahan niyo po kami ngayong Biyernes dito sa Like and Share, March 6, 2026, 5 o'clock p.m. Philippine Standard Time. Dito lamang yan sa INCRadio.
Overseas Filipino worker ka ba?
Or may plano ka maging isang OFW? Baguhan o matagal ng OFW?
Pamilya ng OFW? Para sa iyo ang programang ito. Ito ang
People Inspire People! Every Sunday from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Philippine Standard Time.
And we want to be just like that. People inspiring people. And before that, we had two beautiful songs. I don't know if you had the same emotions going through your mind right now too, or right now when you were listening to that. The song was Habang Buhay na Pangako, and of course the first one, the one before that was Your Child, one of the beautiful INC original music that we've been singing since way back. I know, right? I think even at this age, we are still children, right? Now, moving on with our discussion, we're talking about the winner inside and the people that we've come to admire. You know, the people that we meet in our lives have instilled in us some of the character, some of the traits, right, that we try to copy. Now, going inside of us. Now, what is one trait or character that you are proud of about yourself? This is not, and it's not bragging, okay? I hope you don't feel that when you say it out loud, that you're promoting yourself. Things that we know about ourselves that we are proud of, right? When we say it, you know, when we share it, I know that's some people might feel differently about it, right? Maybe in the manner that we said it, but those are facts, right? So if you have a positive view and you know, you have a strong faith in, a strong confidence in yourself and a strong faith in God, say it out loud, right? And the ability to say that out loud also is one character or trait that you should be proud of yourself, because that means it's a truth that nobody can take away from you. The fact that you are solid in your faith, the fact that you have strong confidence in yourself, coming from acknowledging God's blessings and mercy in our lives. Be proud of it. Say it out loud. No, don't feel bad if you have to say it out loud. The fact that you're not a quitter, right? Say it out loud. I'm not a quitter. What's wrong with saying, you know, acknowledging that and saying it out loud? You don't even have to say it, right? Because people will acknowledge that in us. The qualities also that we possess that inspire other people. Now, maybe we're not aware that we do have that trait or character, and some people will come up to us and say, you know what, I really admire your being strong-willed. I admire your tenacity, your just being authentic, right? And that's probably the moment that we begin to realize that, you know what, you're right. I am that person. So acknowledge that in yourself, right? And be proud of it. Saying that I'm not a quitter, and say it out loud, say it with pride. Uh, Maybe, you've overcome something really difficult in life, right? And you're truly proud of. Tell them. Say it. I am a survivor. I am a survivor of this and that, right? I'm a life survivor. Be proud, say it about yourself. Now, let's try to complete this sentence in answering the question, what makes you a winner? So let's see. Um, Fill in the blanks, complete the sentence. I am a winner because black, right? So there's so many things that can make us a winner. It can be, just even like little competitions in life. But in general, just being able to survive, being able to handle problems in our lives, that makes us a winner. That makes us a survivor. Attitude can, the good attitude can help us or can make us a winner. So just say, I am a winner because I have a great attitude in life. I am a winner because I can, even if I make mistakes, I can own up to them. I can embrace my mistakes, my imperfections. And I am a winner because I love myself for all my imperfections. Right. Maybe what makes you a winner is your experience in life. You have survived difficulties, illnesses even. So say it out loud. I am a winner because I am a cancer survivor. Right? How many of us can actually say that? And say, like at this point, like, I know that there may be some illnesses or medical conditions that in the beginning it's going to be hard for us to accept. But then eventually, as we're going through that and knowing how God is guiding us as we go through that, will make us proud to say that, you know what, I have this illness and I'm going through this treatment, but God's love is what makes me uh, wake up every day and feeling that I am a winner, that I'm going to overcome this illness and I will come out victorious in the end. Right. So that may be you. You are a survivor of a difficult challenge or experience in life, or maybe an illness. You can also say that I am a winner because I graduated with high honors. Right? Or you can say, I am a winner because I have this academic distinction, maybe athletic acknowledgments, you're a marathon runner, or even at work. You can say, I am a winner because at my line of work, I've been recognized this so many times. And you know how it's in the service industry, right? In the restaurants, in hospital, in hotels, right? Or any other service kind of workplace. When there's customer appreciation, isn't that something that you can say that, this recognition makes me a winner in and out, right? Because maybe you didn't get any award or trophy for that, not even a cash prize. Maybe it has not been acknowledged by your own company or your own workplace. But people that you've served, people that you've helped, are the ones giving you that recognition. That is a winning moment. That's what makes you a winner. And nobody can take that away from you. Right. So our Ohana actually has connections from way back, and this is from the local of Quiapo. When I was younger, we were there too in the early 80s, and I'm telling you that local of Quiapo was one of the best experiences of my life growing up. Because I was a young binhi, back then, and all the Christian family organizations are very active. Even at a young age, we were led, we were trained and we were in that environment of not just care. The in We were inspired to love our duties, to perform, and we have to really give it back to those who were before us. No, they were our inspirations. And even if at a very young age, you have so many insecurities because you feel like I'm not there yet, right? But their encouragement made us realize that we do have those qualities, and even if we don't have those qualities, we have the ability to learn them. And that fact in itself made us recognize that inside we are winners, that we will be able to overcome all insecurities, all self-doubt, and look at where we are now, right? So, yes, we were there too. Local of Quiapo made a really, really good impression and impact in my life. So, that's with Carmen, right? And si Ate Zenny pala nandun din sa Quiapo. And Ate Zenny actually said that's where she had her Bible lessons with Daniel Lapid in 1981. So they were there 1978 till 84 in Quiapo. Wow, see, we have our connection there. Now, Ate Kara said, I am a winner because God never leaves me alone, and I know He listens day in and day out, all day long. Yes. I love that, Ate Kara. I love that. Ate Jonah said, I am a winner because despite the number of times I may have failed God, He has always lifted me up again and again. Only reason I am still able to stand my ground. All praises to Him for loving me. Ah, truly heartfelt, Ate Jonah. Ate Care said, I am a winner because God has made me, me. Although He made me an overthinker, He also made me an overcarer or lover, always putting others before myself. Yes. So in short, Ate Care, we can say that I am a winner because God made me one. God made me a winner. Whew. Okay, so Kuya Rod said, I am a winner because winner, and he has his acronym, winning is needed, necessary energy, right? Okay, very clever though, Kuya Rod. And Manong Del said, I am a winner when I help people smile, even when they're having a bad day or going through something. Very true. I agree, Kuya, or Manong Del. When we help people where we don't realize that we're really making a difference, but to them, for us, maybe it's a small thing, but to them, it's a big thing that makes us a winner. And as I've been saying, nobody can take that away from you. Having a can-do attitude, that makes you a winner, right? Like whatever it is, having that positive attitude, right? And just having the mental fortitude to say, I'm going to overcome this, that makes us a winner. So even if all the everything probably, right, and the chances or the odds are stacked against us, if we have that confidence in ourselves and belief in God that we will overcome them, that already makes us a winner inside. Self-doubt can eat up our confidence, and sometimes when we doubt ourselves, when we question our abilities, we tend to stop, or we tend to slow down, and even our drive to succeed sometimes comes to a halt. We just don't feel like going because we feel like we can't do it. We doubt that we're able to overcome things. When you're in that situation, how do you address that? How do you get yourself up, right? A lot of times it's easy to say these things to other people. It's easier if we're giving advice to other people. But what if it's us that needed to be boosted? What if it's us, ourselves, that needed to be inspired? How do you inspire yourself? How do you overcome that self-doubt? At a very young age, all of us, no, as members of the Church of Christ, we've been taught to pray. Maybe when we were younger, we don't know exactly the words to say, but that as we got older, it's we're we learned that because God knows everything anyway. God hears everything, sees everything. We don't even need to say it. He knows what's on our minds, what's in our hearts. Just say it and say that it comes from our hearts. So having devotional prayers and specifically for that particular issue that you're trying to address, just pray for it specifically. You know how we have like prayers in general, help us throughout the day, bless our families. If there's something specific that we wanted to address in our lives, we can ask. We can have a devotional prayer just for that. So if you're in a situation where you're feeling like you're losing a little more confidence in yourself and you're becoming overwhelmed, set a time, set a time for prayer and ask God to address that specifically to help us overcome whatever it is that's filling our hearts or stopping us from moving forward. And continue to work on ourselves, work on self improvement. Once we feel that, oh, I think, my who was it earlier in our discussions before we're saying that we are beginning to forget things. I think it was Ate Hazel, no? Ate Hazel Valdez actually had a medical emergency before, and that kind of slowed her down in thinking and remembering things. But she kept pushing herself. She continued to work and of course perform her duties. So we might face situations like that where we feel that we're slowing down, maybe because of age or illness, right? Or there's just some physical limitations. There's still some things that we can do to improve. So don't stop working on ourselves. We're like, consider yourself like every time like an empty canvas that you can work on. And if you don't like it, work on yourself as another canvas, just like that, right? So if this doesn't work for you, maybe try something else. You can start with even with the clothing, maybe for women, the makeup, right? Or the hairstyle. Do something like that, work on those. And maybe it can help you overcome self-doubt and begin to believe in yourself, have confidence in ourselves, right? That's just little things that we can make adjustments on or we can work on. And of course, life is, as we say, life is never perfect. I if you would even put it on a percentage, there will be more failures in life than winnings. But don't stop there. Consider these failures as lessons or like building blocks so we can work on them and it will help us, those blocks, try to build them so that we can overcome whatever struggle, whatever that wall of hesitation is stopping us from achieving things, right? So it's part of life. Failure is a part of life. That's a lesson. That's something that we should take note of all the time. Uh, what is that thing, ate? Yan, okay. I'm a little emotional here. Okay. Brother Jared said, I am a winner because of God's love by my side. Agree. True. Ate Elenita said, I am a winner because I'm active member of the church. God has gifted me with duties from CW Choir, from and until now as a deaconess. She's been blessed with a loving husband and beautiful children. Manang Del said, can do attitude in Hawaii? If can, can. If no can, still can. I wish you could hear Manang Del say that because he could say that better. But that's how we say it here in Hawaii. If can, can. If no can, still can. There's no way. There's no way that you can stop us. Can, exactly. So, Ate Jocelyn said, I am a winner because when I hit rock bottom, our Lord God was by my side. Oh, I gotta stop here. And strengthened me to go on, keep worshiping, and perform my duties. Yes. Um, I don't know. Ate Care, are you asking if you can hear me or you lost order or something? Right. Okay. Uh, I'm gonna need your help here. Ate Jonah said, I keep going back and reflect on Ka Eduardo Manalo's message. How come, despite all the difficulties we have gone through, we're still here? It's all because God has carried us through, never left us alone. Thank you for all this beautiful feedback. And I think this is the perfect time for us to stop for a musical break as I compose myself, right? Let's hear two songs, Kuya Pong. I'll Succeed With You and Shalagi. And we'll be right back.
I'm gonna keep moving ahead. I'm not gonna stop till I finish this race. There's no turning around. I'm moving forward, keeping pace. I'll make it to my goal. With the strength and faith instilled in me, I can reach my true home with hope and no fear. Lord God, I'll trust in what you can do. I'll succeed with you. Like a bird that takes flight to the sky, I'm gonna soar to the mountaintop. And with all of my might, I'm gonna fight and never stop. I'll keep going on. Even if the world hinders me, I know you will be with me. Give me hope, and so I never fear. I place my trust in you, Lord God. I'll succeed with you. I'll succeed with you.
Hulaan ko, pagising mo kaninang umaga, nag-check ng inbox, umaasa na may reply na siya sa'yo. Hulaan ko, pagbangon mo kaninang umaga, nag-check ka ng social media, sa profile ni crush, nag-scroll ka. Dahil wala ngang paramdam, iniisip mo, di ka napapansin. Baka kasi may nakalimutan kang gawin. Makasanayan mo sanang magpasalamat muna. Makasanayan mo sanang alalahaning siyang una, ang nagbigay ng buhay mo, maghapong papatnubay sa'yo. Alam mo ba, Ganyan ako dati sa umaga kahit di kumain. Inaalam kong may chat na ba ang crush ko. Alam mo ba, baka nga mas malala pa. Isip ng isip, dudang-duda. Kaya maghapong pagawa na pipinsala. Dahil wala ngang paramdam, iniisip na di niya ako napapansin. Dati kasi ako'y nakakalimot din. Kaya naman makasanayan mo sana pagpasalamat muna. Makasanayan mo sana alalahaning siya ang una, ang nagbigay ng buhay mo. Maghapong papatuloy sa'yo. Let's stop overthinking. Ang taong di malaman kung siya na ba o may iba. Unahin lagi siyang kayang magbigay ng true love anytime dalanginan siya. Kaya we need to believe and trust it and rely on what He can do for us. Huwag umasa sa cellphone, ang gusto mo'y laging isangguni muna. Hingin sa Ama, magtiwala, huwag mag-alinlangan. Kaya makasanayan na sana sa umaga siya unang maalala. Makasanayan din sana bawat gagawin laging maalala na siya'y bigyang kasiyahan. Tayo rin ay liligaya.
Seed with You and Shalagi. Those are the two songs that you heard earlier. And now as we wind down, and start wrapping up our discussion for today, I hope you're already realizing that you are a winner. And there's that winner inside of you that's probably trying to scream, I am a winner, and you let it out. No? Don't be afraid to say it out loud. Let the winner inside of you be your own cheerleader, be your own motivator, right? So if you're having doubts about your abilities, about yourself, let that winner voice inside you out, scream it out loud, and maybe that self-doubt will eventually die down, right? Now as we live in this world, right, and we get exposed to so many people, we learn bits and pieces from the people that we interact with, or from the situations that we have in life. Now we learn from them and we take note of them and we try to copy or follow that. Now, what habits have you adopted to strengthen your belief in yourself? Sometimes that's it, right? We are our own worst enemy. And that's what's keeping us to even stretch out a little, because we think, di ko kaya yan, right? But what do we always say here, right? Ate Kea, Ate Jonah? Ohana, kaya mo yan. Kaya mo yan. So even if other people may have their eyebrows a little up, right? No, they have doubts, or maybe it's just their way of challenging you as well, or that's a sincere belief that, you know what, you really cannot do it. Prove them wrong, right? Prove them wrong. Believe in yourself that you can do it. That's your first step, right? In building that confidence. Maybe that in the past we've had that confidence, but it was shattered by our own expectations, other people's comments about us. we really cannot say that, don't, don't discount that. Okay, use that as an experience to learn from. Failures are part of life. We can always be successful in what we do, but what makes you a winner is the ability to acknowledge if we made the wrong in the past, if we did, um, maybe we stepped outside, the path that we should take, for a little while, get back on the right track, right? Acknowledging the mistakes that we have, learning from them. Those are just some of the things that we can work on, right? So we can begin to believe in ourselves again. God will always help us if we just try to focus, keep our head high, and stay on the path. Just take that path, eyes on the prize, eyes on the finish line. So continue to work on our confidence. Maybe little things here and there. And you know what? It's true that if you start working on your outward appearance, because a lot of people will base their confidence on how they see themselves. If you feel like, oh, I'm not really attractive or this or that, then work on it. What to you is an attractive person, and try to work on that in yourself. So for if you feel like a good hairstyle would make you feel good about yourself, then maybe try it and go for it. Or maybe trying on, um, you know how some people like eh, work on their smiles. I remember because when we were younger, we just told, oh, smile, show some teeth, and that's how we smile, like big big smile like that. And then later on, as we became teenagers, we would say, oh, make it a little more demure. Smile, but not too much. I just had that recent experience. Like somebody took my picture and was doing all this silly, very happy face, and as I was told, "Auntie, normal lang, konti lang." Anyway, so it's like you can work on it. So look in the mirror and see what smile represents you. Smile that's authentic, smile that will come naturally to you. And there is one exercise that we did back in theater when I was in college, and you know that because it's an unconscious, it's a natural unconscious way of expressing your happiness, right? Because sometimes we have an image of, oh, what this happiness or beautiful should look like. You know what I'm talking about. So to do that, here's what you do. So close your eyes, and think of something that makes you really happy. It may be food, it may be shopping for your favorite items, or just being with the people that you love, or think of something that makes you really happy until without even realizing you're already smiling. Then you open your eyes. That's the best smile, because that comes naturally, that comes from true emotions, right? So that's it. And then look at your face, and then if you can replicate that in every photo that you take, that you're gonna have the best smile in all your photos. But anyways, so the habits that we can adapt, no, to strengthen our belief in ourselves, in cultivating that winner inside of us. Get yourselves exposed to people and situations who have the same attitude, right? So if you are already in the company of people who feel like they're always losing, or they always have the negative feeling, step away from them, right? Be in the company of people who will keep that inspiration in you, who will lit that fire burning in you, in a good way, right? So when you work with people who have positive outlook in life, before you know it, you're also being inspired. You're already adopting that kind of attitude. So expose yourself to good people, and don't be afraid to be in situations where you might feel a little uncomfortable, or maybe you feel like you're unfit, or you have no experience you're probably thinking you can't do it. Just expose yourself. Just like we always say here on the program, we didn't start the way you see us now, this is not how we started. We had so many insecurities in the past as well. We still do have insecurities, but little by little, we were overcome some of the others. And we're facing new insecurities or new problems every time. But you know what? With self-confidence and God's blessings on all of us, we will overcome that. And believe that. Also, creating habits or routines that can help us strengthen our belief, strengthen the belief in ourselves to make us a winner and recognizing that winner inside of us. When we do create habits, like for instance, it might be like journaling, right? Or it may be something like waking up, sleeping and waking up at set times, having the enough time to sleep, right? Eating the right kind of food, maintaining a healthy lifestyle. And when you stick to that, you are also building self-confidence because we're already putting our not just our lives now, but the timeline in a certain order. And we don't have to worry about that anymore. Once we create 8 habits, even if we don't think about it, believe it or not, you're going to do it without even thinking about it. Like waking up in the morning, praying immediately after waking up. Sometimes you don't even have it, it comes automatically once we make a habit out of it. So stick to that. Also, what can work to strengthen our belief in ourselves? And I do this all the time. Self-talk. So self-reflection. I can be a little harsh on myself because, as we said, we can be our own worst enemies. But I am also my biggest cheerleader. It's like even by myself, I would hear myself talk and say, because my nickname is Ren, right? There's a story about it. So my full name is Desiree, right? In the family, my nickname is Irene, and lovingly, right? They would call me Ren. So that's how I call myself. So Des is more like a professional name, but anyway. So I would tell myself, Ren, kaya mo yan. So, Ate Care, Ate Jonah, and to everyone else, when you hear me say, "I kaya mo yan," you are not the only ones that's hearing that from me. I am the very first person that hears that from myself. Ren, kaya mo yan. Tumayo ka, kaya mo yan. Relax. Right. So, self-talk, and of course, self-reflection. What did I do today? How can I do it better? What lessons did I learn from this? What should I not do again so I don't encounter the same situation? As simple as that. Kuya Pong, we have a song request from Kuya Rod, Eyes on the Prize. Yes, because we mentioned that earlier. If we can have that ready, please, and we'll play that back to back with our closing song later on. Let me just say hello to Gloria Antonio. Hello po. Yes. Ate Priscilla Batan is here, right? And yes, see, Ate Priscilla is one of those that's been recognized for being an avid supporter of INCRadio. Right? Those are our milestone achievement. What's that called? Milestone achievement award. I have the copy of the program here somewhere. Oh, where? Oh, yeah. Let me show this. So, very briefly, there you go. Let me see. Can you see it? Yan. That was in the Philippines. So watch out for the ones that we will be having for the US in April. That's what? That's next month already? Yes, tune in and find out more information about the INCRadio Regional Awards for the US and Canada. Oh, it's called Milestone. No, recognition for the avid listeners. Yan, si Ate Priscilla Batan, Kuya Joshua Arteta, si Katita Gallerin. Those are just some of the names that have been recognized. And of course, Ka Edwin, thank you very much po. Good morning, Ka Edwin. He's on the chat as well. Ate Zenny said, I am a winner. I have the courage to take risks, learn from failures, and take personal responsibility because of our Almighty God's unending love and guidance. No matter what, I will fight for my faith. Oh, touches my heart at this. Kuya Rod said, I believe officers, all members in the Church of Christ are winners because we have the church administration in edifying and caring for our brothers and sisters. Yes, true. So if we can give an award to everyone, yes. Ate Priscilla said, winner because our God is always in our heart. He guided us. True. Opo. Ate Priscilla, madaling araw na dyan. Okay, Ka Gloria said, Ka Jonah, Ka Elenita, INC family, we're all a winner po because God is with us always, no matter what. Pray and pray. Prayer makes us strong. Kuya or Manong Del said, I was told by Kadiwas I met through INCRadio. They say here, I have a billion-watt smile. True, megawatt pa, megawatt, Manong Del. My reaction was, oh, thank you, even though I was like, what you talking about? But that's true. If you've met Manong Del, he has that megawatt smile. It's a smile that makes you want to smile even wider. And Kuya Rod said, you're electrifying. Yes. Now you know Ate Care. That's my nickname, Ren. But it's mostly now within a very close circle. From my high school friends who know me back then, college, right? But they've known me now as Des. But within the family. But because you're family, of course you can call me Ren, right? Okay. Thank you. Ka Gloria said, falling leads to standing up, and in the process, we become stronger and more resilient. That's a winner po. Very, very nicely said, Ka Gloria. All right. Now, sometimes as we said, the worst battles are fought inside of us. Like, can I do it? No, I can't do it. Do I have it? No, I don't have it. Right? That's self-doubt and the lack of self-confidence, and sometimes even just the fear of trying things outside of our comfort zones. They can all restrict us in believing ourselves and pushing our limits. But recognizing our worth and abilities will be the first step in acknowledging the winner inside. And with faith in God and confidence in ourselves, we may not need other people to see that. When we see ourselves as a winner, that already makes us a winner. And that's our discussion for today. So, Kuya Pong, time to choose our top comments.
Top comments.
I apologize if I begin to sound a little stuffy because all your comments and our discussion is making me a little more emotional than I wanted to be. But our top comment for today, there's just so many, all of you, right? But let me just read out some of the just two, but all of you are winners, all right? So from Ka Gloria Antonio, he said, falling leads to standing up, and in the process, we become stronger and more resilient. And that's a winner po. And the other top comment for today is from Ate Jocelyn. She said, I am a winner because when I hit rock bottom, here you go again. Our Lord God was by my side and strengthened me to go on, keep worshiping, and perform my duties. And those are our top comments for today.
Top comments.
Let's now pause for our verse of the week.
Hello, I'm Brother Roald David. We hope you're doing well and that you're staying safe. We would like to share with you a Bible verse that may give you inspiration with whatever you may be going through. We'll read here in John 16, verses 20 and 22 of the Contemporary English Version. I tell you for certain that you will cry and be sad, but the world will be happy. You will be sad, but later you will be happy. You are now very sad, but later I will see you, and you will be so happy that no one will be able to change the way you feel. It is our Savior, our Lord Jesus Christ, who is giving us these loving reminders. There may be times where we feel out of place because we chose to follow the will of God instead of following everyone else in the world. Times when we feel different because of the sacrifices we make to serve God and put Him first. But as members of the Church of Christ, we are different. And this sadness is only temporary. Yes, there may be times when we feel sad while everyone around us is feeling happy, doing as they please. But our Lord reminds us and says, you are now very sad, but later I will see you, and you will be so happy that no one will be able to change the way you feel. That is what we should look forward to, the grace that will be ours. So let's continue to do what's right. Let's do what's good so that we can experience that joy, that happiness that no one can take away from us when our Lord Jesus Christ returns. Stay safe, stay strong, stay faithful, and God bless. We hope to see everyone soon.
The grace that will be ours, right? And thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out with me today, with our Ohana today. And we hope there's a lot of takeaways that you're not just taking away for today, but for the rest of our lives. And continue to inspire everyone. Make this the day that you will inspire yourselves and inspire others. Recognize that winner in yourself, because that winner inside of you is just roaring to get out. So let it out and be proud. Take care, everyone. My name is Dessa Senas, and I'm from Hawaii. Aloha, mahalo, ahui ho. Tune in again next week. Join us in as we continue with our heartfelt discussions here on Faith and Melody. And on Thursday next week, be ready, because Brother Philip Velasquez will be joining us on our special topic next week. But there's more information we'll give you. Just please do tune in and watch out for that one. Thank you, Kuya Pong, our DJ, our technical supervisor for today. And everyone, thank you. Love you all po. Take care, please. God bless you. And our two songs to close off the program will be the first one as requested by Kuya Rod Kahayag, Eyes on the Prize. Right? Kuya Pong, paki-iyan po muna. That's our heartbeats. And keeping on with great faith. Take care. Love you all. See ya po.
Your requested songs, our favorites, Faith and Melody Heartbeats.
Is the time to wake up and be heard. Don't be scared, nothing can stop us. We are guided. Hold on and stand tall. Fight on and give our all. Don't draw back, our God will give us the strength we need. Go fight and win. We
Each day's a struggle to get by, holding my pain and hurt inside. And my God knows how hard I try. So before Him I kneel and confide. After weathering these storms, I'm lying broken and torn. My Father knows I need to heal. He gon' send me a spirit, His love I'm gon' feel. So no matter what may happen to me, I'll still be serving my Father Almighty. Though these seasons gon' change and this world gon' get strange, I'ma keep on keeping on, keeping on His way. No matter what may happen to me, I'll still be serving my Father Almighty. Though the seasons may change and this world gon' get strange, I'ma keep on keeping on
I've been trying hard, been trying so hard, trying to keep it together. Now I got both arms wide open, tears flowing, looking up, singing at the top of my lungs. Hallelujah, yes, hallelujah. The Lord gon' keep me strong, no matter what. I'ma keep on keeping on, using every ounce of strength that's in me to serve while I've got life in me.
no matter what may happen to me, I'll still be serving my Father Almighty. Though these seasons gon' change and this world gon' get strange, I'ma keep on keeping on, keeping on. So no matter what may happen to me, I'll still be serving my Father Almighty. Though the seasons may change and this world gon' get strange, I'ma keep on keeping on till I finish my race.
In this world we are powerless. Like they patch that break apart, they look down